Jefferson Mustangs, it's Mrs. Chatwin, and I'm here to read Junie B. Jones' Boss of Lunch, Chapter 5, Practicing. After school, I ran home from my bus stop. It was Mother's Day off from work. She was in the backyard playing with my baby brother named Ollie. Ollie is 10 months old. He cannot skip or play tag or color. So far, I am not that satisfied with him. I ran out the back door. "Mother, Mother! I'm going to be a helper. I'm going to be a helper," I shouted real cheery. I quick-handed her my permission slip. "Read this paper, hurry. It's from Mrs. Gutzman," I said. "You remember Mrs. Gutzman, right? Mrs. Gutzman used to be my cookie lady last year, but this year she's branched out apparently. 'Cause now she's the boss of the whole kitchen operation, I think." Mother read the permission slip. I bounced up and down, very excited. "See, Mother, see? Mrs. Gutzman wants me to be her helper in the cafeteria tomorrow. And so all you have to do is sign that paper and I will be all set." I started back to the house. "I'll go get you a pen." Mother hollered, "Hold on," to me. "This really does sound like fun, Junie B," she said. "But let's talk it over at dinner, okay? At dinner, you can tell Daddy and me all about it." I did a big breath at her. "But I don't want to talk it over at dinner, Mother," I said. "I want you to sign that paper right exactly now. Please, please just sign it, okay?" Mother smiled. "Patience, Junie B," she said. "Dinner is just a few hours away." I'd like Daddy to be in on this too. I rolled my eyes way up to the sky. 'Cause Daddy always has to be in on everything. Finally, I went back in the house and I walked around the kitchen, very bored. "There's not even anything to do in this stupid, dumb house," I grouched. Then all of a sudden, I spotted my backpack sitting on the floor. That's when I remembered my plastic mitts. I'd put them in my backpack to carry them home from school. I hurried to get them out of there. Then I quick put them on and I ran to the refrigerator. "Now I can practice touching food," I said, real thrilled. I opened up the door and I started touching stuff. First I touched some fruit and an avocado and a squishy tomato. Then I put my hand in the butter and also some creamy cottage cheese. "Whoa, these mitts make touching food enjoyable," I said. After I was done, I put the mitts in my pocket and I went to watch TV. I couldn't even pay attention that good because I kept on thinking about being a helper, of course. My excitement got bigger and bigger. Then hooray, hooray! Daddy finally came home from work and it was time for dinner. As soon as I sat down, I told Daddy all about Mrs. Gutzman. Then surprise! I put on my mitts and I waved my hands all around in the air. "Look, Mother, look, Daddy. See what Mrs. Gutzman gave me? These are real professional mitts from the actual cafeteria." I sat up straight and tall. "Mitts do not spread dirty germs," I explained. "And guess what else? I already know how to use these babies." After that, I jumped down from my chair and I ran around the table and I touched everyone's dinner. I touched Mother's meatloaf and Daddy's mashed potatoes and Ollie's cream corn. Also, I put cream corn on Ollie's head. That was a funny joke, I think, only no one even laughed. Mother took my mitts away. She said, "That is not what mitts are for, young lady." At first I thought I was in very big trouble, but more good news. When Mother and Daddy tucked me in bed that night, they gave me back my permission slip. And hooray, it was signed. "We're going to let you help in the kitchen," said Mother, "but no more funny business with the mitts. Got it?" "Got it," I said. "A helper doesn't make things more difficult, Junie B," said Daddy. "A helper makes things easier, okay?" "Okay," I said. Mother made her eyes real serious. "And a helper is not the boss, Junie B," she said. "Maybe you should try repeating that one. A helper is not the boss," I repeated. "A helper is not the boss," I said. "A helper is not the boss." After that, Mother and Daddy looked calmer. They kissed me goodnight and turned off my light. I repeated it one more time. "A helper is not the boss," I said. Then I closed my eyes and I went to sleep and I dreamed I was the boss.